Hello, it's meme. I was wondering after all these years you'd let me be a meme. Hey guys, it's me, Jill. Again, because I'm always here because this is my channel. As you can probably tell by how the camera looks, I got a new camera. My dad is letting me borrow his GoPro and it's really nice and I love the quality. I've experimented with it. The GoPro is gonna die though, so let me get on with what I was saying. I'm doing a story time. Yes, story time on the last day of spring break where I have to go to school tomorrow, which I really don't want to do. It starts off with what happened yesterday. Yesterday I was home doing nothing. I was very bored, obviously doing nothing. And my sister was over at a friend's house, and apparently this friend lives like 30 minutes away or something, and they were at the local airport. You know how there's those airports that aren't like as big as LAX, but they're kind of smaller, meant for smaller airplanes? She was at that airport because her friend's dad is a pilot, blah this, blah that. Anyways, they were there looking at stuff, and she could not come home and walk the dogs. So she calls me up and is like, yo Jill, I need you to walk the dogs for me. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to, but you're my sister, so I'll just do it. So I drive on down and I eventually get there, and there's this keypad and you have to like click in the numbers. Like the numbers were like 3799 or something like that. So I had to like click them in like that or something, and then I went to open the door and then I realized the bottom lock was locked. So I was like, oh yeah, cool, I get out of this. I'm just gonna call her up and be like, oh yeah, Sarah, guess what? The door is locked. Can't do it. Bye. And then before I get off the phone, she's like, oh heck no, girl, you go in through the back. The back? Oh man, don't mind me, I'm just gonna break into somebody's house now, and that's what I do. So I go through the back and I walk in, and the door's open in the backyard, and I'm not sure why. But I go in and I see two dogs out of the 4 that I'm supposed to walk. One of them doesn't actually need walking because she's old and awesome. So I'm looking around for the 3rd dog because I see Ashton and Ricky. Ricky's the street rat now. Just kidding. Okay, funny story behind that. There was this meme, and maybe if I find it, I'll just like post it up here or over here, something. But it was like a poodle going in, and it, like PetSmart like shaved all its fur off, and then the person was like, I can't believe I brought my dog into PetSmart and they had the audacity to give me back this street rat. And it's my favorite dog post ever, so that's why I call it street rat. But I really do not mean it as street rat though. It's like, he's really cute. I'm looking around for, oh god, what's the other dog's name? Pablo, we'll call him Pablo for now. Okay, we got Eric and Pablo and Ricky. Okay, anyways, so I'm looking for Pablo, obviously not its name, but that's what I know it as. I'm looking around, and on the couch, sitting there, well, not really sitting, more like laying down, because he wasn't sitting, was the owner of the house and the owner of the dogs. I started to panic because I'm sitting here like stealing kind of their dogs. I'm kind of borrowing them, but it's kind of like stealing without permission because technically I don't have express permission to grab the dog and just go for a 15-minute walk and bring back. So I'm sitting here panicking because I don't want to steal this person's dog. And so they're like asleep and the TV's on super loud for some football game. And I'm just sitting here, football season isn't even on, isn't it? College football or something. Anyways, like, I'm just sitting here like stuck like, oh my god, what if he thinks that I'm stealing his dog? What if he thinks I'm just like in his house for no reason? What if he thinks, since he hasn't seen me like 20 times in the past, which he has, he doesn't remember me, because what if he wakes up and he's like, oh, who are you? Because I'm sleeping on the couch right now. Something like that, I don't know. But it was really awkward. So I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna take the dogs and go on the walk and come back, ditch the dogs and go home. Because, you know, that's, you gotta ditch the dogs. So I take them on a walk and they're really happy and they're like trotting around and they're like, oh, dog. Because those are what dogs are like. And I get home and the front door is locked again after I unlocked it. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just go around the back again because I did that before. And I walk in and sitting at the kitchen, making himself a little snack, is the owner of the house. I walked in, we like met eye to eye. And he's like, what are you doing in my house? And I'm just sitting here like hyperventilating, like I'm just like, please don't call 911, please. And then he's just like, what are you doing with my dogs? I'm like, I'm here to replace Sarah. Sarah can't like come right now because she's busy right now and I'm sorry, please don't call the cops. I'm and he's like, oh, you're her sister, it's all cool, yeah, thanks for walking the dog, I'll make sure she pays you and all that. You can go. And I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, thank you, I'm just gonna leave now because this is so awkward. And that's the end of my story of how I kind of snuck into somebody's house while they were still in it. Maybe I'd make a good burglar, but not today. I have no time for that stuff. School's taking... By the way, school's starting tomorrow, and I have 6 weeks. No, well, 6.5 weeks, because finals technically count. But I have 6 weeks left of school, and then I'll be able to give you weekly updates. Summer is almost here. That's all we have to worry about, and I'm really sad that spring break is over because I finally learned how to sleep in, and it was really nice. But it's okay because I can wake up at 6 in the morning to go to a 7 o'clock class because I take the early morning classes that shouldn't be able to be taken, but guess what's being taken? Those 7 a.m. morning classes. I'll see you all later. Thank you for listening to my story. I may have weekly updates once summer comes along. And guess what, guys? My birthday's in May, and I'm going to Disneyland for my birthday. I think I'm going for 3 days, maybe. But if I'm not going for 3 days, I'm probably going for 1, and I'm inviting a couple friends. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really cool. We may have Kelly come and all that. So I'm looking forward to vlogging for that. And it'll be different from the other Disney vlog, but it'll probably have the same music because I have no creativity whatsoever. And I hope you all have a great day. Love you. Bye!